Who's he?
Kentman!
He's not important!
Okay, what is going on, gamers and collectors? It's your boy Kentman, and today, oh my goodness, what a beautiful freaking morning we had today. We had the Nintendo Direct, that was the Indie World and partner showcases, and man, I was going in here with low expectations, expecting just a fun, small few things, and it came out with so many grand things that my mind is exploding. So we're just going to jump right in it. We're going to just kind of recap everything that happened, talk about the stuff that I want to talk about, and just try to not freak out too much. So first off, let's talk about the Indie World, because they showed a lot of good stuff that I was expecting, not expecting, some things that we already knew from Summer Game Fest and other places that happened this year that I can't think about right now. But first off, we had Nava, which looks amazing, from the creators of Gris, who has this nice, beautiful water effect style that looks really beautiful. You control this warrior who is going through and trying to conquer this corruption, or it looks like something from the Unmasked from Spirited Away. Either way, it looks fun and amazing. The fox gears look super cute, and it seems like a fun, amazing time. But we did learn about this, but we got an extended trailer this time, and it looks amazing. Can't wait to play it. Second, we gotta talk about Star Overdrive, a game that looked like it was going to be a hoverboard Tony Hawk Pro Skater kind of game. However, it's actually an hoverboard Tony Hawk Pro Skater game that's an action open world RPG that used rhythm bass attacks as well, but also not. It looks insane and crazy. You have this whole like desert punk kind of feel, and it looks amazing. It looks crazy, man. What I was not expecting something like this. Like, I literally thought, oh, it's going to be a nice little hoverboard kind of trick kind of game, and that seems cool. But no, it came out the gate saying, no, we got more, and it has more, and I'm looking forward to seeing when this game has to offer. It has some cool action, some cool different tropes, and you get to fight all different kinds of creatures and whatnot, and it looks insane. It looks insane, and it's going to be coming out sometime next year. Early available next year, 2025. It's going to be a time exclusive for the Switch, so I'm assuming it's going to come out to other consoles as well, for PC, PS5, Xbox, because I might have to invest into this game because it looks really good. Another game that wasn't, and then moving into the last game that was an indie game that I was surprised that they flashed over so quickly, was a brand new Metal Slug game, and not a beat 'em up bullet hell shooter, which we all know and love for the Metal Slug series, but it's a strategy RPG, a tactical RPG that's right up my alley. It has the meat and potatoes of a Metal Slug game, but still in a tactical strategy RPG. It brings back all your favorite characters from Metal Slug in a brand new way, and it looks amazing. This game looks so ramped up, rambunctious, like Metal Slug should be, but with tactical strategy in it, and it looks amazing. This game is supposed to be coming out sometime I'm sorry. It's coming out sometime this year in fall 2024. So I'm assuming maybe November? No, October. Hopefully not October. There's already a lot coming out in October, but I was hoping that this game would get pushed back to 2025, because again, we already have a lot coming out this year with Yeast 10, Metaphor, Mario and Luigi, Farmagia. There's so many games already coming out, and this is also on that list, and I might have to pick it up because it's Metal Slug. It's Metal Slug. Okay, then moving into the things that were like part of the partner showcase that was insane. The first thing we gotta talk about that's not an RPG, but I'd be so freaking crazy not to talk about, is the Capcom Fighting Collection 2. We already are getting Marvel vs. Capcom Collections 1 collection. I don't know if it's a 1 or 2, but 1. And that's already crazy enough. That's coming out November 22nd. That got a release drop. You know, really, that's crazy. And now they're bringing out another one in 2025, and it has even more stuff. You got Capcom vs. SNK, Capcom vs. SNK 2, and Power Stone is back. Power Stone! Oh my god, I used to play this game so often with my brother and cousin all freaking day. And you got not Rival Schools. They didn't put Rival Schools on there, which is surprising they didn't. But they did bring Project Justice and a bunch of other games that's on there, and it has that rollback netcode. It has rollback netcode that you can play online. What kind of world are we living in? Capcom is going crazy. This Nintendo Direct was like something I was not expecting. There was literally something in here for everybody, and I'm not even done. There's just so much that goes into Power Stone. Oh my god, I just cannot believe it. We live in a world, in a timeline, that we're getting a rollback netcode online play Power Stone. Let's say that back again. We are in a world, a timeline, where we're getting a netcode, rollback netcode game of Power Stone 2 in 2025. What are we talking about? What we talking about? Okay, move on. Okay, there's so much to talk about. Next, we gotta talk about the new Room Factory 5. It's not 5. It's just a Room Factory, Guardians of Asuma. And we talked about this previously, in the Marvelous showcase that they had during like the E3 weekend. They did briefly talk about this, but not in full detail. But now we have a full blown out trailer. You get to play as 2 different protagonists, and it's like this whole epic war between 2 different races. I don't know if you get to play as you get to play as 2 protagonists. I don't know if they play the same story, or you're gonna play 2 different angles of the story, or if you play as one character, then the other one's just there. I don't know, but there's farming, you have to dance, and all these other crazy mechanics as part of the game, and it looks fantastic. It doesn't look like it's going to be following the Room Factory formula that it used to from the 1 through 4. This seems like it's going to be a separate side game that's its own entry. I think most of the Room Factories are like that, but I haven't played 1 through 4 before. I'm gonna be honest, I haven't played Room Factory a lot, only like briefly, but this one looks really cool, and I really want to play it, and it comes out sometime next year, and I am excited. I'm excited for it. It looks really good. The character Kaguya looks cool. The main male protagonist looks cool. I think, what is his name? I forget his name. I'm so sorry. What is his name? His name is Subaru and Kaguya is really cool. I like they both have 2 dragons. Well, they each have a dragon, a dark dragon and a light dragon. And at first that they were enemies, and then they have to somehow work together to conquer the world. Not conquer the world, but save the world from being conquered. And it looks like it's gonna be an epic tale, and I cannot wait to play it. I cannot wait. It's gonna be crazy. Then, of course, real quick, we gotta talk about Yakuza Kiwami coming to Switch. Nothing really to talk about Yakuza. Yakuza is a beat-em-up action RPG that you get to play as Kiryu Kazuma, who's the best Yakuza character ever to be created. And it's now coming to Switch. You get to play the first one on Switch, which is crazy. Back in the day when Yakuza first was coming out, Nintendo didn't want it, but now they do. You know? But it's cool. I mean, you get to play the first game, get to experience everything that Kiwami has, but this game has been out years ago, so I'm not going to dwell on it too much, but it's cool that it's coming out to Switch. Next, we gotta talk about Tales of Grace F Remastered. They're adding so many quality of life improvements to this game. It looks amazing. The models look amazing. The world looks amazing. The voice acting seems like it's been re-enhanced. It looks so good. Even though this game was a PS3 game, it looks like it's intentional the way the graphics looks, and it looks so clean. Now, imagine a Tales of Abyss in this style for a new game. Come on, Bandai. What you afraid of? What you afraid of? What are you afraid of? Because obviously you have the tools to do it. Just do it. I never got to play this one that much, but my brother played this a lot. And I am so looking forward to playing it for myself finally and getting into it and seeing how great this game is. That I heard that it has great battle mechanics, it has great character relationships and good world building, and I'm super looking forward to this. This is a promising thing for Tales fans. Everybody was eating in the JRPG space right now. Everybody was at the table eating comfortably. And I just can't believe it. I can't believe it. I cannot believe it. I cannot contain my excitement. I know I'm kind of shotgunning through everything, but I'm just trying to go and remember everything as I'm talking. This is not normally how I like to do my RPG news, but this is just how you're gonna have to take it right now. Then we have Suikoden 1 and 2. This was already announced long ago, but now we have an actual announcement trailer. It had a more detailed trailer on the games and what they're gonna look like. They have that 2.5D kind of style, and they look really cool. You have auto battles that helps flow the battles a lot faster if you wanted to. Better exploration, better leveling up systems, better bonds with the characters, and the game is supposed to be coming out sometime next year, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I think they're supposed to be coming out sometime next year. Hold on, give me a second. I'm looking at the trailer right now as we speak. Yeah, I think it's coming out sometime next year, and the game looks insane. Hopefully, we're getting to 3 and 4. 4 might be my favorite of the series, and I'm glad that Konami didn't forget about these games. I'm just happy. And then one of the biggest surprises of all time, in the American Direct, they brushed past it, and I was like, whoa, how are they just gonna brush past that? And that's Legends of Heroes Trials into Sky. And they did it, and this game looks so good. Now, I'm gonna be honest, I've never played any of the Legend of Hero games. I don't really know where to start, but I know and I've heard that this game is regarded as the best in the series, and it was the first one, and it's gonna be the first chapter, and it looks so good. The battle system looks good. It looks like it's gonna go for a more of a Tales open strategy kind of feel than what a turn-based system. And now that the first game is going to be made, and I think they're both going to be coming out for America and Japan at the same time, I will start with this one. I feel like this is the best one to start with because this is the first one. I don't know where the order of the games you're supposed to play the games in, but this seems like the best place to start the Legend of Heroes games, because this is where it all started, in my opinion. So like, the fact that I get to finally play Trials in the Sky, the first chapter, is insane to me. It's insane to me. What are we talking about right now? But then they showed a more detailed version of the trailer in the Japanese version of the Nintendo Direct, which I'm like, they should have showed that for all of us. Like, they really brushed past this like this wasn't a big deal in an American version, but it is. This is a huge deal, a major deal. It's insane to me that they did this. This is crazy. Like, Falcom did say at Anime Expo that they were gonna be able to bring out more and more of their games worldwide, both releases, simultaneously releasing, and they were going to get such good quality, and this game looks so good. It looks so fun. It looks so good. Oh my goodness. It looks amazing. It looks amazing. And of course, I had to say the last but for least, one of my favorite franchises of all time. Atelier is getting a brand new game, a new start of a brand new trilogy. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love Resident. It's a great game. You know, I play it off and on, but this is going to be a true console Atelier game, and her name is Yuma, and she looks badass. She looks so cool. First, the world building is so cool. It's definitely taking lessons from Rise of 3, what they learned, and enhanced it tenfold. You can definitely see a lot of the technology, like the pulley system and the grappling hook that they had in Rise of 3, the system trail that they had, and that is carried over. The way Yuma looks in herself looks so badass. She looks like she has that Sophie kind of style, but mixed with Ryza. Her staff, she has a staff that changes into a fucking gun like she's in fucking Ruby or something, and she's so cool. She has combat skills. It doesn't look like it's going to be a turn-based system. It looks like it's going to be an open world action RPG, which I'm for. I'm for, because you look like you had your gun and you were shooting one of the wolves and you were able to fight all these different monsters. You had these towering type of beasts that I'm assuming that you'll be able to mount. The way you can decorate your house and stuff, it looks insane. It looks so good, and you have to fight this wolf man. And I don't know. I'm gonna be talking about this in more detail in a video after this, so definitely look forward to this. This is gonna get his own video for sure. 100% is gonna be in his own video, because there's a lot of things I want to talk about. I want to break down this trailer a little bit more, but I just wanted to get out my initial thoughts on the RPG news for this Nintendo Direct, because it was a banger. One other thing I want to note for this RPG news, Stellar Blade. I know we're not talking about Stellar Blade right now, but I gotta talk about Stellar Blade. It wasn't shown, but there was something that was mentioned on Twitter that I gotta talk about, which is Stellar Blade is making numbers, and the director of Stellar Blade has claimed that they plan to make the PC version even better than the console version. It's going to outsell it. It already sold, I think, over $19 million worldwide, while Nikkei sold 28 million worldwide, something like that. And the screenshot that they show for Nikkei is insane. It looks so good. Bless Eve when she comes to console, because you already know what's going to happen to that poor girl. But regardless of the fact, I'm excited. There's a lot of stuff that's happening, a lot of things to talk about. But that is the Nintendo Direct, the Indie World and Partner Showcase. Let me know what you guys thought about it. What is you most excited for in this Direct? There were so many other things that I could talk about, but like, I just had to stay on certain things. There's also, I forgot, Sea of Stars, a beautiful, amazing indie JRPG that looks amazing, and it's getting a brand new DLC with a brand new robot. I need to play this game. This game came out a few months ago, and I've heard so many great things about it. It has that Octopath Traveler, Star Ocean, second R kind of feel to it, and it looks amazing. It looks cool. It's a great turn-based JRPG, and they show so much. But again, that was my full breakdown of the trailers. I'm so excited. I'm coming right off. I'm still sweating. There's so much to go do. I need to react to the Sonic 3 trailer, because that just dropped. So there's a lot of things to talk about, a lot of things happening right now. A great morning to start off my day. And yeah, that's it. That's me. I'm Kentman. Let me know what you guys think. Like, comment, subscribe for more. Look forward to the Atelier Yuma video that I'm going to be making, because it's an important one. We need to talk about it. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.